Hey everybody, welcome back around to the Blog and Grill. I'm your host Doug here with your video blog for June 12th, 2013. Got a lot to get to today for sure of your MLB Power Rankings, my rating of the Brawl 1 to 10, and a look at Tim Tebow, who is now a New England Patriot. But before that, let's have a look at the NBA Finals. Last night was Game 3. The Spurs ran over, passed, under, around, through the Miami Heat 113 to 77. The key for the Spurs was really their three-point shooting. They shot 16 of 32 from the three-point line. Danny Green had 27 points on 7 of 9 three-point shooting. Gary Neal 24 off the bench, 6 of 10 from deep. Tony Parker played better. He only had 6 points, but he had 8 assists. He only took 5 shots, so he played well. Tim Duncan, another bounce-back game, 12 points, 14 rebounds, shot the ball a whole lot better. And really, Manu Ginobili had some big plays early, and that kind of got the Spurs rolling early, and then those three-point shooters took over in the second half. For the Miami Heat, LeBron James struggled. He was 7 of 21 from the field. Still had 15 points, which is a postseason low. Chris Bosh chipped in 12 points, 10 rebounds. Dwayne Wade was good, though. Dwayne Wade had 16 points on 7 of 15 shooting. The Heat's struggle was they weren't finding the three-point shooters, and really they didn't shoot the ball great. Mike Miller was big off the bench. They didn't really have a whole lot of bench production. Only 19 bench points, and Mike Miller's 19 other bench points besides Mike Miller's 15, as he was 5 of 5 from 3. So changes I'm looking for in Game 4. The Heat need to defend the 3 better, and LeBron James needs to try and score the ball early and try and get himself into the offense early on and make some big shots early. And for the Spurs, they have to continue to stretch the floor, get the Heat to take bad shots, and don't turn over. The Spurs still had 13 turnovers in Game 3 last night. My prediction for tomorrow night's Game 4, Heat 100, Spurs 89. The worst thing you can do is pretty much beat the Heat, because then they will come back with a vengeance and take you out. So we'll have more on the NBA playoffs on Friday. But now to some NFL. Tim Tebow has been signed by the Patriots, and I think this is a great move, a good move for Tebow. Hold on real quick here. All right. I think this is a good move for Tebow and an even better move for the Patriots. I think Tebow's going to be able to learn under Tom Brady. If he wants to be a quarterback in the NFL, there's no better quarterback to learn from than Tom Brady. I think he's going to play some preseason, get to learn. He's not going to get many reps at the third-string quarterback behind Ryan Mallett, but Mallett could be on the move now too, as he's definitely got to be one of the top backups in the league. Better move for the Patriots, I think, because Tim's a great guy. He works hard. He plays hard. He'll play another position, I think, for Bill Belichek, if Belichek will use him. But the one thing I'm a little concerned about is the Patriots saying, or everybody's saying the Patriots aren't going to let him talk. There's no reason not to let Tim Tebow talk. He never says, it's not like he's Chad Ochocinco or Randy Moss for the Patriots. He's not going to say anything stupid. He's not going to destroy your franchise in the media. He's going to talk good about the franchise. He's going to talk about his faith some as well, which that's what you're going to get with Tebow. And really, he's not going to bash anybody. I mean, the circus will not come to Foxborough. Tebow will be fine. Let him talk, because the media wants to hear from him, and why not get some more people in the seats too? I think he will be used mainly in mop-up roles as a third-string quarterback, maybe as a backup if he can beat Ryan Mallett out for that job, but Mallett is a solid backup. I think they could bring him in maybe on some fourth and shorts, some fake punt plays, some fake field goal plays. I think there could be some options that Belichick might look at just to kind of broaden his horizons and broaden his offense as well. So that's what I think could be done with Tim Tebow at this point. We'll also have more about Tebow on Friday too. So last night, the Diamondbacks and the Dodgers got into a brawl. And I've put together a formula for how to come up with a Brawl rating on 1 to 10. Alright, so first thing you need in a Brawl is you need big-time players. And there were big-time players in the Brawl. Yasiel Puig, Zach Greinke, Miguel Montero. So I'm giving the Brawl 2 points for meaningful big-time players. I'm giving them 2 more points for coaches. Mark McGuire, Matt Williams, Alan Trammell, Don Mattingly. They were all going at it too. It was great. So I'm giving 2 points there. 2 points for some ejections, but not too many. Puig was ejected. Montero, Ian Kennedy, and I think the manager there, Kurt Gibson, for the Diamondbacks as well. But not too many ejections. Not like ripping the whole team off the field. And I'm giving them 2 points for decent fighting. We saw some decent swings. We saw some decent left hooks, some uppercuts. We saw Clayton Kershaw getting some in there. We saw some decent fighting. So I'm going to give him 2 points there. You could get 3 for fighting here. And I'm giving him 2 points to my man, Zach Greinke, learning from his mistakes. When he got plunked and the brawl began, he did not charge them out immediately. He waited for his guys to come out of the dugout and help him out with the fight. So I give him 2 points for Zach Greinke, learn from his mistake. Not leading with his shoulder either. He kind of sunk back into the into the foreground too. Alright, now it's time for the minuses, and then we'll get to the rating. Minus 1 point to Yasiel Puig. Cheap shot coming in from behind with the elbow, dropping the elbow on people from behind, wasn't looking at him. That's minus 1 for a cheap shot. So they had 10 points, now they're down to 9. Minus 1, almost spilled into the seats. It would have been minus 2 if it got into the seats or into the dugout. We saw one player grab a coach for the Diamondbacks and tried to flip him over the railing, and that's getting minus 1 right there. And minus 1 for the delay. The benches cleared twice. It should have been a fight the first time, or they shouldn't have cleared the benches. So the benches cleared twice. They only fought once, so they're getting a minus 1 there. So my overall rating of the Brawl is a 7. A 7 for the Brawl. It was decent. I've seen better. But let's keep it on the field. Alright, time for a quick look at my MLB Power Rankings. My number 1 team is still the same. The St. Louis Cardinals, 4-2. Solid week for sure. My new number 2, Red Sox, jumping up 2 spots to number 2. They were 4-3 this past week. Oakland A's making the biggest leap into the top 5. All the way up to number 3. They move up 4 spots as they finish off a 4-2 week. Braves moving up 1 just because, and they had a 3-4 week, but they'll jump up 1 spot. And my big loser of the week are the Cincinnati Reds. They were 4-3 this week. They dropped 2 spots. We also saw the Rangers fall out of the top 5 as well. So Friday I'll be back with a weekend preview of U.S. Open coverage for you and Game 4 reaction. Plus, I'll pick you a College World Series winner as the College World Series gets going this weekend. Follow me on Twitter at YankeeBaller415. Check me out on jbsmooth84.com. Going to have a new story up either tonight or Friday. And also, I go on his podcast this Tuesday at 11 o'clock. I'll post a link up to that as well. Comment, questions, subscribe to this page. Let me know what you think. Thanks for hanging out in the Blog and Grill. This is Doug's Sports Blog and Grill saying so long for tonight. Have a good one.